Welcome to CryptoCoins, where we review the best coins for you. How's it going, my friends? Welcome back to CryptoCoins. My name is Freddie Colton. You all know my lovely co-host CJ Colton, I think everyone's favorite host. And today we're going to be discussing a project that we had talked about a little bit earlier on the channel in some sense, but really not quite completely. So today I'm excited to talk about the FATEcosystem. And that is related to the Fat Cake token, Frosting Social, Hot Cake Social, Fate Media, and Fate Token, which I'm very interested to discuss because they have two different types of tokens for this project. One that you actually want to hold if you want to invest in the business, essentially, and another one that's sort of more like day trading, if you will, sort of buy and sell real quick. So we're going to go through their social media real quickly, then we're actually going to break down what all of these different things are, break down everything that I think about this, because I do have a lot of belief in this project. Let's see here. So first off, I was clicking around our YouTube channel over here, and it's actually a really well done channel in the fact that they explain to you how to buy Fat Cake. They have some podcast episodes, people discussing it. Why is this a good idea? What is this? A little bit of a promo for Frosting Social, just explaining that essentially it'll be a social app, right? So a fun commercial type deal. Same thing with Fat Cake as well, but I'm here to tell you about that, so we're not going to have to delve into those videos too much today. We've got a very impressive following on Twitter, as well as the fact that it's a lot of real followers, so we've got 21.5k. The cool thing is they really do get great engagement on these posts. They're very active on here, telling us so you can become a beta tester and watch history be built right in front of your eyes, which I thought was really awesome, and I actually might message them about being a Frosting Social beta tester, because this is definitely a coin I'm going to be investing in, if I'm very honest with you guys. Now, interestingly enough, I thought I would pull up the Frosting Social Twitter as well, just to show you that what they've really done well with this project, and their Twitters for the other things that I'm going to discuss, because this project really is an ogre, comes in layers. Seriously though, so it's really cool that they run a Twitter for this as well, keeping that active so that you have a different place if you want to specifically look for things related to Frosting Social. But of course they talk about it on Fat Cake, which I think I said it. If I didn't make it very clear, I'm loving all the themes here, by the way. I think that the themes of it are real fun. This is the perfect type of token, and this token has only been growing and growing. So we've got our Instagram as well, just with regular posts about what's going on, that sort of thing. A very informative Instagram, really. I was checking out, actually, and we'll get into this, their team is very open with who they are. I was actually checking out the LinkedIn pages of multiple people who worked with the company, which I thought was really cool. Now, this is actually the Fat Cake token LinkedIn, which is really cool. We've got our BSC scan right here. I always like to show that when they provide that. Now, this website provided us a lot of links, which was amazing on their part, because as I always say, the more links that you're going to give me as a consumer to go check out what I want to invest in, the more trustworthy that I feel you are with me. Now, here we actually have how the Fat Cake token is doing on the market. It's doing well, right? Everything's going to go up and down. I think that that's just how the crypto market works. But specifically the Fat Cake token, as I said, it's going to be one of multiple tokens in this regard. One token, it is not out yet, actually, and I'm very excited about that fact. But here's how Fat Cake is doing very well. Like I said, it's going to only get more valuable with time. As I always discuss these types of projects, they're getting their feet on the ground. So the reason that it is the greatest time to buy right now is because you're giving yourself the highest value to buy right now. Now, of course, this is on us on Dex Tools. We do have CoinGecko as well, which is very similar to Dex Tools if you'd like to check that out. I just thought it was really great that the website gave us both places to actually check to see how things were going with the coin, because again, it is a very transparent team. They are transparent with who they are. You can get in contact. It is really cool. Now, this one I could not get over. I really want some. I especially love the Frosting Dad hat. I think that is so cool. And they just have a really fun merch. Let's see here. Yeah, so we can see here, they just have a lot of fun merch, really cool bags. It all looks super, super high quality. So I definitely always like to recommend as well, if you think a product is really cool, like if you're a big fan of this project in any manner, then buy their, absolutely go through and buy merchandise. Now, I have talked to some people about it. I definitely know that there are some viewers that are actually big fans of the Fat Cake token and the entire fat ecosystem, pardon the fat ecosystem, and so that is why I say that remember that just that little bit of money on merchandise is a really big help to them, because they are not making money completely directly as much as you think they are as a company. I think people like to think companies just make, but you know, they have bills to pay, they've got to pay their employees, you know, they've got to live. So just want to put that one out there, if I could get that out there for just any project, really. Now, we've got the Fat Ecosystem Telegram, which has 6,200 members, which is a nice number. It's actually surprisingly low, in my opinion, for how big this project is. Now, what am I looking at right here? I did click through to it with a little bit of, with very little context, I should say. So, Watchtower. What is Watchtower? Well, it is one of their very interesting, and we're going to scroll back up to what those are in a moment. It is one of their very interesting partners. That is another thing that's very special about this project. Now, first of all, let me just go ahead and point out Justin, Wesley, and Ian. This is our main team on the project. I assume that they've got some other folks helping them here and there, but of course the fact is that they're very transparent with who the main team on the project is, and I think that that really deserves a lot of points. Like I said, you see, you can click onto their LinkedIns, actually go through, check out what they've done in the past, and it is a well seasoned team, I would say. It's not just a bunch of young men who are just getting into this and don't know what they're doing. These guys have really worked. They vary in age, but the best part is that brings a lot of wisdom with the project. Now, our proud partners, so going back to it, so their audit partner being Watchtower. Now, I thought that this was really cool because what they've done is partnered with a lot of projects to make sure that they are a better token and they are a better ecosystem. Watchtower is the anti-scam utility, smart contract scanner, and rug pull finding formula. Join us as we promote crypto adoption and safe marketplace on the moon. So Watchtower is very popular, actually. I have seen them with a couple of different projects that I've either reviewed or thought about reviewing, and I just have to say that I think that this is amazing. So they're actually verified through Watchtower, but Watchtower really breaks things down for you in a way that helps you understand what the actual value of a project is, right? So it tells you the trading fees. Again, if it's verified on here, it tells you the legitimacy. They are anti-rug pull, which in the crypto world, if you're not familiar, that means if someone started a project, had a bunch of people, you know, investing, right, and then pull the rug from under them, right? The old classic, you know, trip them up or just pull the rug and, you know, all the money with it. So that's why I say it's very cool that they're very upfront about that. Transact. Now, Transact lets mainstream users buy crypto in your app. So it is essentially for them to make their D app. So it's a crypto wallet essentially. So I thought that was really cool. And then we have Take Profit as well to secure your financial future. So they are also one of the partners that help, and they are actually new to the family, and they are the DApp development partner. Excuse me, I misspoke just a little bit. And so Transact is the on-ramp partner. So again, the wallet essentially, as we can see that they have here, buying and trading. So pardon me on that little error, but I'm sure you understand. Now let's go over the website real quick, and then we can kind of break this down because I'm very excited. Again, it's so cool. They have done very well with themselves to split things up. So we're actually going to go over the main part of the website, and then we're going to jump over, check out these different tokens I was telling you about, and those are what should really excite you about this, because that's what's going to bring a whole lot of value. So the technology you can control, which is their app, so buy any listed token with minimal fee, which is amazing. The OmniDex is the easiest and cheapest fiat to DeFi swap on the market, direct access to profit vaults, and swap across blockchains. So you can get some examples of what the app would look like right there. I was not able to pull it up for you yet, but obviously you can see it's in the making, and they're very legitimate photos. It seems like an app that's coming along very well in my opinion. Freedom at your fingertips, the cloud utility wallet is the Swiss Army knife of crypto, which that was one of my favorite lines anyone has ever written in a cryptocurrency website. It was just a great way to sell that. Take full control over your finances with Cloud Utility Wallet. Connect any hard or cold wallet and have accessibility to buy any listed DeFi token with minimal fees. So again, the term minimal fees comes into play. This project is also a lot about minimal fees. They do not want to overcharge their clients. Again, they are also just all about the community. That's why they started Frosting Social, because they like that social aspect to it. So Frosting Social, the next generation social media, so we can see what it'll look like, so you can buy and sell NFTs, boast your avatar, connect with friends, subscribe and send anonymously, donations, monetize your account, earn passive income on day one, keep 100% of your revenue, and get paid on your data. So I'm very fascinated to see how this one turns out, but they do seem to have gotten a really intelligent way of actually running a social media site that can help make everyone on that site money very easily, which is very interesting. Now, they say you can earn up to 166% annually. I actually believe it in the way that they say this. Usually I would tell you to go take a hike if you told me that, if I'm being honest, but that's why I tell you to say that. Honestly, I think you could do it, especially with the way they have this set up. Easily convert fiat to crypto and store your value in a profit vault that earns compounding interest, which that's amazing, right? Accessible from all locations, multi-chain farming and investing, fiat and crypto on ramp, first ever OmniDex, connect and add contacts, make global payments and transfers, and embeddable into any partner website. Those are all very, very interesting points to have made, and things that I was just shocked to think that they thought of, if I'm being real honest with you. It's a very interesting thing to think of and just kind of come up with it in a lot of these, like embeddable into any partner website, right? You want to make sure that it's all global transfer, the OmniDex. It's just very unique. Now, here's where we're getting into my absolute favorite part of this. So what does FAT stand for? What does FATEcosystem stand for? Financial assets and tokenized ecosystem. So the ecosystem that powers the world's first community-owned media company, which I love that they put that as well, community-owned media company. That's what we want Frosting Social to be, a community-owned media company, and that is why they are going to do so well. So let's go ahead and check out the multiple utilities, right? We have Fat Cake token, which we had just checked out a moment ago. So financial asset token plus cake rewards. Investors position into the FAT ecosystem earn profits over 12 revenue streams. Now the FATE token, financial assets and tokenized ecosystem. Utility token for the community. Earn passive income equally distributed to all holders. Now that is the token that they want to essentially make a stock in the company, is the best way that I could put it. I'm not saying it's exactly that, to be clear. Let me be very clear about that. But what it is that you're investing into this company, and the more that you are able to invest in them, the more that this company is valued and grows in value, the more that your tokens become worth, plus they're going to be giving tokens to holders. So that's so absolutely amazing. That's part of why I love this project. Again, it is all about the community. Now, Fat Cake, as we just saw, already does exist. It's going to be more for the day trade. They call it right here the investor token and the community token. So we'll get into that in a second. How it works. Transactions happen every second on Fate. 0.5% fee for subscriptions, NFT purchases, tipping, and global trading. Taxes get distributed to Fat Cake holders as well as Fate holders, earn passive income on both sides. Fat Cake holders earn revenue from ads and other business profits as investors into the entire ecosystem. Fate token holders earn percentage-based dividends, equal share dividends, and ad/platform revenue from Frosting Social. So again, they're just giving you those ads that YouTube could run ads on any channel as well, by the way. To put this in perspective, YouTube could do the same thing. They're a big company. They don't want to do it. They're not worried about it. But like this place is like, hey, we'll pay you to make content so we can run ads with this content. That's perfectly fine. I think people try to demonize advertisement stuff. They should totally do that because people can make money making content they love. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, I just get so passionate about this. It's such a cool project. So the Fat Cake Token Investor Token, they pay ecosystem revenue, holdings-based rewards, favors large holdings, 15% transactional tax, and a large passive income. Now again, that being said, the investor token, meaning the day-to-day, they are hoping that this one really like buys and sells quicker. I'm thinking, obviously you don't want everyone to sell at once, but you want a token just like any healthy market being bought and sold, just like a store, going to a restaurant, anywhere. You want people buying and selling either way, right? They don't just want people buying and buying and buying and buying and buying, because it would be great in some regard, but the fact is if everyone just went ahead and bought, then everyone's then going to go ahead and probably sell at the same time. You don't want that in any project. So they're doing it right with that, and the fact that they have these two different tokens is crazy. So the Fate token, community token, pays ecosystem revenue, fair reward structure, 0.5% trading fees, 3% purchasing fees, and 7% liquidation fee. So again, they make sure that these tokens are going to be run as completely separate things so that they can help favor the side that they want in that regard. So the Fat Cakes token, stock token, leveraging your money and the exact same way banks do. There you go. By investing into the Fat Cake token, you're investing into a real business that will not only grow your investment, it will earn you a daily passive income. 10% of every buy or sell transaction goes towards rewards, which, by the way, then go really back to you, which, depending on volume, are paid out as frequently as every hour. Our products and services are all designed to add additional liquidity and bolster token rewards. 50% of all revenue from the ecosystem gets returned to all Fat Cake holders based on your percentage of holdings, which that's why I say that's so cool. Here are tokenomics. So we've got 15 total tax on all transactions, 10% redistribution, 3% to the ecosystem, and 2% liquidity, which those are actually really, really good numbers in that regard. They're favorable for the user, by the way. To be clear, for those of you who don't break that down quickly, and I totally understand, I look at these all the time now, that is really great for the user. Let's see here. Pick your fate. Fate token is exactly how it sounds, a multi-capable cryptocurrency within the FAT ecosystem, designed to give investors the freedom of choice, trade between on-price action, or invest for long-term, stabilized passive income. Rewards are taken from each transaction and immediately deposited into a cake pool, earning dividends on top of your reflections automatically. Investors can claim rewards once every week, starting 7 days after your initial investment. Rewards auto-compound while being staked for the week, and the longer you leave them in, the greater they build. If you liquidate any tokens within your pay week, you also relinquish your rewards for that week. The true meaning of choosing your fate, which again, because they want to reward you for holding. They don't want to reward you on this token specifically for selling, the other token. Then our tokenomics, 3% purchase tax makes sense, 0.5% transfer tax, which is so low, by the way, that is amazing, and 7% sell/liquidation tax. Well, my friends, if you'd like to talk more about Fat Cake, please hit me up. I'd love to talk more about the Fat ecosystem, really. If you have any questions, put some comments, let me know. And to give them a real quick shout out, they do have a Let's Chat button in the corner. If you do want to chat with someone at their website, they are very interactive with their community. These guys really care, and I didn't show it when I was bragging about it. Here's how many links that they provide a person to check it out, including their light paper. Today, we didn't really need to go over it so seriously because we had all this stuff to go over. But my friends, thank you as always, this was such a fun project to discuss. I'm so excited to see how the FAT ecosystem goes. As always, this is CryptoCoins. My name is Freddie Colton, and I will see you in the next video.